Hi everybody, Michael McGinnis here. Hey, I want to follow up the last video segment on the concept of choice. And it's a really powerful concept related to personal growth. And once we understand it, grasp it, and mostly put it into action, it really derives our own personal power. It changes our approach to things. This is actually from Viktor Frankl. He was a Holocaust survivor and wrote the book Man's Search for Meaning. And what he spoke about is that between any stimulus, what we experience, and our response, how we respond to that, is this narrow little sliver, the second of time called choice. And as we grow and develop our self awareness, which is a key characteristic of personal growth, we come to understand that when we're experiencing something and it's triggering us based on our past, our challenges that we had, the buttons that are people pushing, that we have this momentary time, this second, that we realize we have a choice before we actually respond. That's different than when we are on automatic and that we experience a stimulus, somebody says something, yells us at us, or states something we don't like or derogatory, we immediately respond and leash out to them, lash out to them. And that's where we're on automatic, right? Where the goal here with self-awareness is to understand that we have a choice. In any moment in time, we can step back and make a choice. And the key is to utilize that self-awareness to recognize that before we launch into something, we respond to a situation, any stimulus that we experience that we don't like, that triggers us, we have a choice. And in that choice, we can choose a healthier response. So if I'm more prone when somebody says something, you're an idiot, and I leash back, I'm more prone because of my past, my background, or hearing it before, I may respond with anger. Then in this particular point, I say, oops, I feel it. I feel that anger swelling up, but I know better. I know that I don't want to leash out with anger. And of course, I'm just thinking of this in my mind in that fraction of a second that'll help me start thinking about, what, I'm going to step back from this. I'm not going to respond for just a second. I'm going to rethink about my response to this, or just exit the situation for a little while, or take an alternate course of action. That is the power that we all have when we develop self-awareness, is the ability to be able to recognize and actually choose the choice we're going to make to a situation that's a healthy choice.